Hello everyone, welcome to Various Catering Channel. Today I will be taking you on how to make these tasty, delicious and fast food donuts. So let's get started. Here are the ingredients. Flour 500 grams, butter 70 grams, eggs 100 grams which is 2, salt 10 grams, milk 160 grams, sugar 100 grams, yeast 15 grams, water 80 grams, vegetable oil for frying, and we have extra flour for later use. Now I use this electronic scale for all the measurements. I'm going to drop all the measurements with the cups in my description box. Now, into the mixing bowl, add everything except the extra flour and the butter. Flour now. And then start mixing. Now turn off the mixer. You can see the whole ingredient have come together. Now you can add your butter. And now mix. Now stop the mixer and then scrape down the sides of the pan. Now after scraping down, you return it now to the mixer to mix for at least 10 minutes. And then on it, turn on your mixer and continue. You can see it has been mixing for 10 minutes now. So the next thing we have to do now is to bring it down to work table. Now use your spatula to bring out everything from the side. And then the next thing you're going to do is to touch your hand a little vegetable oil and then go ahead to bring it out. Bring it out to the work table. Now sprinkle some flour with that our 100 grams of flour that we set aside, and then bring it in. Just fold in. The machine has done the main thing. This one is just for you to bring it together in order to cut. Now, how do we know whether this dough is ready to go? So what we are going to do is to cut out a little bowl and then begin to open it. If it didn't tear easily, you can see it's not tearing very easily. You can see, know that your dough is ready. Now the first thing we're going to do is to divide, because I want to show you how to cut two different types, how to mold the ball and then how to cut the hollow donuts. Now I'm going to use half of it to create the hollow donut. So what do? I'll just roll. There are different ways you can make this anyway. But for now, I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can actually use your equipment to make the hollow donuts. So the first one is, I use this to cut. And then touch floor with the second one, and then cut out the middle. And then position it. You can see the tray. I line parchment papers. That is to help me so that my hand will not be creating some indentation on the dough when they are proofed. Now we are going to use the donut cutter, which is what you are looking at here, and now use that one to cut. As usual, we can now cut. Remove all the excess, and it's ready. Now the last one, you will just bring it together. Just make it flat. And then position. You can as well do everything like this one, and still cut the middle out. Now for the ball donuts, all I need to do is to divide this into equal parts. Dividing this into 6 equal parts, and then I will mold them into balls. Now you mold each one into ball and position them on the parchment papers. Now this is what I'm doing. I'm only stucking it in, taking all the joints parts, bringing them so that everything will be under. That's all, and you get a smooth ball. Now you can see we're finished cutting them. We have to now set them aside at least to proof for 1 hour 30 minutes. Remember, 1 hour 30 minutes. Now you can see our donuts are ready. You can see they are now doubled in size, and I want to start frying. You can see that you must leave it for 1 hour 30 minutes before you start frying. You can see how clean the donuts are, and I think it's ready. So we'll now remove it. So you can see, this is very appetizing, isn't it? Now we are starting with the fast food donuts. Now remember that you have to make sure you are cooking this on a very low heat, because if you don't cook it on a low heat, there is tendency that the inside will not be well cooked. Now see, I've just turned it. Now you turn it. You can see it's cooking very nicely. See, the donuts are well cooked now. Actually, the oil I used here is bigger than the one I used when I was frying the flatter ones. Isn't this beautiful? You can see the donuts are ready. Before I go ahead to show you how to work on the donuts to put my jam, I want to plead with you, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Subscribe and give me a thumb up. And also, any comments at all that you have, you feel like any question, go to my comment box and drop one and I will answer you. I promise to do that. Another thing, my recipe, remember, is always written down on my description box. Thank you and God bless you. Our donuts are ready. You can see how it turned out. Wow, so appetizing. So for me to use let me now show you how to put in the jam. You just use your straw and open it, and then inside there you press. What I did here was just to, okay, it's not well open. Okay, that is it. Open another one and you go right there inside and pipe. That is just it, and your jam donuts are ready. So all you need to do is to get your jam, melt, that is, dissolve it on heat, pour it inside the saucepan and stir while it's on heat, and dissolve it. Then put it into your piping bag, make a hole and just go in and pipe your jam. Pipe in the jam and you can see your donuts are ready. Isn't it beautiful? Are they not appetizing? Thank you very much. Please